So I'm here today with Jefferson Wagner, Malibu's surf icon and legend. When I was a young boy, I came in here around 12 years old, and Jeff, I'll never forget it, handed me a surfboard and he said, "Son, you ride this surfboard with this logo, and you get out there and you're a local in the water, and if they mess with you, come back and talk to him, he'll take care of it."
You got it, bro.
Thanks very much. So more than that, Jeff has been an incredible leader in the community. He was the mayor of Malibu at one point.
Twice.
Yeah,
Thank you. First time they didn't catch me.
Okay. and then actually he took the pier. The Malibu pier was dilapidated and it was going to be condemned. And Jeff got the Malibu pier back in business.
It was in disrepair, and there was a lot of questioning whether it would be reopened and remodeled. We got the city to throw in $750,000 at the time, and then the county threw in $3 million, and state threw in the rest. And now it's revered.
Oh, we got a couple guys that want your autograph here. You guys want to get an autograph?
Yeah, he didn't know you were the Marlboro Man, so he wants your autograph.
Yeah, I did it for 7 years. It paid for my house in Malibu.
You know, he said he was joking about getting your autograph, and I said, let's actually go get it.
So the next question for you, Jeff, is your origin story. How'd you come to Malibu?
Started one zip code away, Calabasas. I went to Agora High School, and I grew up there till teenage time. Then we moved out here. Moved into the store. Lived on the floor for 13 years, saving up money to buy some property here. Started the actual physical store at where the Sunset Restaurant is. From there we moved here in the mid-70s, and we've been there ever since 75-ish.
Yeah.
50 years.
I think I probably came in here in about 83. So then, when did you get into acting and modeling and doing the Marlboro Man stuff?
It started up at Pepperdine. The model they had hired to be with Christy Brinkley in a jeans ad didn't show up. He said, go down to the beach and get somebody off the beach that has a decent enough figure and a gut that doesn't hang over the belt. That was his exact command. Guy walks in the store, says, we need somebody right away. I say, well, how much does it pay? I'm used to $100 a day. That's my income. I admit it. I'm not a rich guy. He said $1,500 for 4 hours. Close the door, speed up the hill in my minivan, park there at the pool, and there's Christy Brinkley. I do the jeans ad. That's my ass you see with her around me. And that's how it started. Bruce Weber said, you should do this for a living. I started doing it, then the Marlboro guy came in, so then I became a Marlboro Man for 7 years.
That's amazing. And then didn't you do some stunt doubling for Clint Eastwood?
I did stunts for 211 movies where I have an actual stunt credit, and I did a lot of Clint Eastwood stuff.
And then beyond that, you did the pyrotechnics.
Yes, blow shit up.
Still do that today.
I'm still active.
You teach the military.
I work the military contracts. I run the bad guys. We speak Arabic, Farsi, Pashto, and Dart. So I go into the box with a team. We have to set up the IEDs, the BB IEDs, the suicide vests, the indirect fires, all that stuff that creates the shock and awe. That gives me the license to carry thousands of pounds of goodies.
That's great. You get those at the DMV?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, just bring in your...
Next question. The surfboard wax. You have the most amazing world's collection.
The wax collection, guys, in the big boxes in the bins. Be gentle. It's the only ones like it on the planet.
So did you personally travel to each one of these locations?
About 1 out of 3 locations.
Okay.
So half of these brands are just no longer exist, right?
They came and went, but the history of them is still here, memorialized in this book and physically by the wax collection. This is how it started. This was around before I was born, so I'm in my 70s, so you know it's a long time ago. We transitioned from wood, which was very porous, to fiberglass, which is not very porous, it's very smooth. So this was the first waxes. They were dropped on by candles and then rubbed on with this. This is one of the first bars, made by a petroleum company. There's not another one of these anywhere on the planet right now.
Oh, you got some Japanese ones in there.
Yeah.
Did you go there and get that yourself?
No, this was sent to me after the first collection burned. The whole world knew about it.
No, in the fire?
Yeah, lost it in the Woolsey fire. It was all framed. It took me 5 years to get it all back. But people heard about it worldwide, and they started sending me one waxy's here, one waxy there, because they knew the wax collection was gone. So all this is the replacement. It's everything that...
There's not a single missing piece?
I have not lost one piece. Polish board wax.
Polish board wax, yeah. Well,
because they use wax on the boards they drag behind motorboats in the lakes
and
and rivers.
Yeah.
Slime.
Yeah, I remember that as a kid.
Yeah,
that was
This
great.
is around in the 80s. Anyway,
So, in regards to board evolution, I mean, you've seen it all. You used to manufacture your own boards, and
still do.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
so there are 150 My Label surfboards in the store right now as we speak. We do have a very unique new blank, which we are the trending leader on this.
Oh,
new
let's
blank.
talk about the blank.
You have not seen a blank that is colored like this. This is actually a denser plastic, so it's a little harder to shape, but it's a hell of a lot more durable. And it's the same weight as the standard blanks. So that is not coloring.
That's amazing.
That's the blank. I have the last two Clark blanks right there behind you.
Oh my
And that's
gosh!
the down payment on a house right now.
Really,
Nobody
those two?
knows it. Nobody knows it. Those are the last two. Signed by Grubby Clark himself.
He was the original maker of the foam.
blank.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I have the last receipt before the EPA closed his factory down. His plant was right next to the creek that the birds were living in during their migratory times. And the EPA came down and said, "We're done here. You move this place." When Grubby signed off on this was the last two Clark blanks in the factory that went out the door because the vendor, Zuma, was the last one on the list. That's on the invoice.
Wow.
And that was from the late 80s.
So what's next?
Next is to finish rebuilding my home and then get back into the politics of the local community here. We need to fortify the fact that we need to keep the home values up because that revenue from the home values is what runs this city. I see that part of it, and then I also see the part of it is we don't want to lose the lifestyle that we've acquired over decades, and that is families stay here and house flippers don't.
Amazing legacy.
It was fun.
From Calabasas to Point Doom to police officer to Marlboro Man to pyrotechnics to Malibu Mayor to Save the Pier and continue to enrich the community, Jefferson. You are a true legacy of this town, and it's an honor to know you. Thank you for being my friend.
Well, thanks for the time, and I'm glad you guys had time for lunch.
Yeah.
If I'm elected to City Council, I'm going to give it my utmost that we can achieve cleaner water here at Malibu Surfrider Beach. I'm going to show you how far I'm willing to go to get clean water here in Malibu. I'm going overboard.